Hello and welcome to the Cowboy4Game Yu-Gi-Oh podcast. I'm your host Jake. Today I'm joined by Bragg from Braggio.
Hello.
And Ben from NolanTCG.
Hello.
How was our week in Yu-Gi-Oh? Let's start with you, Bragg.
Oh, I knew that was coming.
Yeah.
Look,
Man's trying to catch a Dragonite.
I've just completely missed that. Look, that goes over there now. Look, it's been an interesting week I did a bunch of Master Duel. I've gone back on the Rust Duels and Duel Links as well to try and get King games. Yeah,
Everything but the TCG.
Was this week when I played TCG? Did I turn? No, I wasn't there on Tuesday.
No.
No.
Yeah. Trying to I'm thinking of switching to Guardian Chimera Horus.
Oh. Didn't realise that was a variant that was going around.
Yeah. It's around. It's not good.
It's semi-prevalent in the OCG.
Yeah, it turns out. Is it going to put in any work? Doubtful. But Tier's so lucksacky that I don't want to do too many tournaments in a row with it. But also, it feels bad skipping a tournament of Tier while it's still legal and we've got the Millers, because we ain't going to have them forever.
I don't know. I can't see them really getting into them too much. Like, they're doing stuff, but it's not like they're a threat.
Oh yeah, they're not. No, they're not a threat at all. Put them to 3.
So what I'm hearing is I'm supposed to go and now play Infernoid
No.
with the Millers.
No.
Yeah.
No. Please don't.
But I'm going to play Hot Red Infernoid.
And then you just have a million level 1 searches. But not all of them work from the grave. Bonfire doesn't work from the grave.
It's okay. We don't have Bonfire.
Yeah.
Yeah. When are we
But
getting that?
January, second week.
Catch me a second
Is it
week of
really
January.
that soon that we get the next set?
No, that's when we get Bonfire. Bonfire's not the next set. It'll probably be in our...
No, I thought Bonfire's in Maze of Illusion.
Oh, it is too, yeah.
Yeah.
The Maze of...
Memories.
Mysterio?
Oh, I thought it was Maze of Illusion. But yeah.
No, there's another M.
We can't,
alliteration,
we
I
can't, I even made fun of him for not remembering it.
Millennia.
On TikTok. Yeah, that's it. And here I am forgetting it.
think. Yeah, bitch.
Yeah.
Wait, you're making fun of me on TikTok?
Yes.
No.
It's okay, Jake. You won't watch the TikTok. Neither will I. Neither will Bragg.
You watch the reel?
I only watch Vines.
Yeah, look.
Ben on those fucking 3-hour vines that hit the happy place compilations.
Vines would be so much easier. No, not really. It's so hard to contract our content to 6 seconds, as last week's episode duration would indicate.
I only watch Vines that have dual discs in them. That's it. It's the only short form content I watch. It's all I watch.
Could do some Rush dual disc Vine content.
So anyway, everything but the TCG you played. Any highlights?
Sorry. Rush Duels takes 7 seconds. So it won't work for Vine.
Yeah, too long
It's
for
a
Vine.
big 7. You can't. Sorry, continue.
That was a terrible joke and I can't believe you interrupted my fucking...
Pretty good. No, that's worth it.
No.
I might even make it into a TikTok.
It would, because TikTok's fucking garbage.
Hi, TikTok.
No offense to our TikTok viewers. All 20 of you.
So, any highlights from everything but the TCG you played?
Oh, no, it was terrible. How about you, Ben?
I don't want to talk about my week again.
Yeah, my
That's
week
fair.
was also not great.
Oh.
I mean, I'll talk about it, but it wasn't great.
Yeah, that's how my week went.
Yeah, so we had our OTS champs today.
Yeah.
Neither Ben or I did well. Yeah. I actually don't want to even give the winner any credit by talking about them here.
So I do want to... Josh isn't going to see this, so I'd like to point out the fact that he was like, I just don't come to locals and I win easy.
Yeah.
It's like, amazing what happens when you just go and test at home online and no one at locals gets to test against your deck.
Mm.
Yeah, it's fascinating. It also helps that he just did the Josh thing and opened game 3.
Oh, no,
It's
yeah.
just like, Lancey Rash, which is turn skip against thing, and then I'm like, look at your hand. Hand is like 2 ways to full combo plus...
Another hand trap, surely.
it was 2 ways to full combo plus parallel exceed. And I was like,
Fuck,
It's
right
like-
off.
that's
Yeah.
it.
Like math, and that's what MathMag does. Like,
Yeah.
it's very dependent on that. And congratulations on your luck, Josh.
And that was that.
The good news is he has no reason to come in again for a while, so we don't have to deal with that.
What was the
for a
play, Matt?
while?
I'd prefer him to just come in.
It was Dark Hole Dragon.
I would prefer him to just, I'd prefer to play against him every week.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I could take it or leave it.
Anyway.
No offense to the Joshua fans out there.
Nah, fuck
Surprised you
them
didn't bring
too.
him on the pod, considering you won.
No, if I had to stay in the room with him for another minute, I think I would have punched him in his
God,
face.
he would have been so obnoxious. I'm so looking forward to next time seeing him. Also, I asked him for his deck list because I was kind of curious. My brother plays MathMech as well. He then proceeded to message me every card individually.
In individual messages.
Yeah, so I can't copy and paste it. And he was probably doing it from memory too.
Probably.
So it's probably wrong.
Yeah. Who gave him the SP?
Tom.
Yeah.
Look, what a week in Yu-Gi-Oh! It was.
Yeah.
And let's never speak of it again.
Yeah.
Moving on. So we start with Master Duel. So there's a few things going on with Master Duel.
What's that?
Yeah, I'm literally talking about it.
Oh yeah, I haven't
Shut
done,
up.
I haven't
Better
done
talk
this
about
yet.
it.
Yeah. So, firstly, Ritual Festival underway.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah, it's not the most fun.
So I made the executive decision to be like, I'm going to build a ritual deck that I enjoy playing.
Which was?
I chose to build Necros, and it doesn't work when there's no extra deck.
Yeah, I had the same issue with Dogmatica. You can't get what you want done with the extra deck that is provided.
Yeah.
Herald's not there?
No. It's more.
Arc
Your
Lights are
opponent's not going to
Yeah.
summon from their extra
right.
deck, so unicoring them is useless.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, so it effectively just me being like, Trish you, Valk, Trish you again,
Yeah.
Valk, try and Trish you again.
Yeah, Trish Turbo does not work.
By
when-
that point, I'm losing to all the other ritual decks that are shit ritual decks, but they have a negate. So
On that point, the Nouvelles, the Evil Dinner archetype, is actually like the loner deck that you get, just really good.
maybe I should just play that.
Honestly, you get to search a counter trap every turn.
Okay.
And all you need to activate the counter trap is a Nouvelle Ritual monster.
Or Hungry Burger?
No, I think it
I'm
needs
out.
specifically...
How long have we got left for the festival?
Be a few days at this point.
Yeah, I've really got to at least give the Thousand Eyes deck a run.
We-
Yeah, I noticed that. I started with the
Good
dinner
idea.
deck, and then
Sam
in one
plays
specific
Cubics.
matchup, I think I was versing Prediction
Sorry,
Princess,
you mentioned
and it just fucking wrecked me. So I was like, well, this clearly isn't good. So I moved on to Vendred, except it's kind of a Povo Vendred, because I didn't want to craft that many URs.
Well, that's my problem.
But the
Is
URs that I...
that was part of the reason why I crafted Necros, because it only had one UR in the deck.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's just Trish.
Yeah, shit.
It's like
Okay.
the reverse of the TCG release.
Because I had like 2,000 SRs, I was like, fuck yeah, I'll craft this.
So...
Waste of gems.
Yeah, a little bit. So yeah, I built Vendreds and I put in like a Zombie World and Baildrock sort of enginey thingy.
Yep.
The problem I found is that I was only ever doing one or the other. I'd either just go like Baildrock, Zombie World pass and hope for the best,
Yep.
or I'd like put up some ritual stuff and hope for the best. It was very rare that I got everything on the board at once.
Okay.
Why doesn't Zombie World just say can't tribute?
Yeah, I feel like they would have banned it in the ritual event if it did say
Mask
that.
of Restrict?
Surely
I
not.
don't know. I didn't check.
Because if you go first, you would just win.
Unless they play Spell and Trap Destruction.
They also banned Maxine,
Unless
which I
they draw
didn't
the
notice for a long time, which
Whenever
kind of makes
I-
sense.
I mean-
Whenever I do these festivals, I don't put hand traps in my deck, so it's like,
I mean, I had Ash and stuff in there.
Wait, Ash is in there?
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like
God.
every decent deck can run pre-preps. So
Yes,
it's like,
So I found out when I got Ash on my preparation of rights, I was like,
but prep's not once per turn. Just do it again.
neither were all the Necros searches that I had in my hands, so I was like, oh, that's a pain in the ass.
Okay, moving on.
Brio?
Yeah, so that one has a few more days left. If you need some gems and stuff, it's probably worth jumping on.
This isn't the answer that I wanted. I want that. What's
shut
the-
the
what's
fuck up, Ben.
Hurry up!
So, in celebration of the 25th anniversary, You, as a login bonus, will soon be able to obtain the alternate art of Obelisk the Tormentor.
Then I'll have it in real life and in a virtual card.
But it gets better. So you can obtain alternate arts
Oh, ew.
The movie pack.
Yeah, I was thinking of the original.
No.
Yeah, no, the alternate art. I did say that. You can
The
also
original
obtain
alternate
the
art,
other.
dickhead.
Shut the fuck up.
The original alternate art is much nicer.
Whatever. It's the fucking movie art.
No,
The Kazuki Takahashi jump art.
So
white
the
back.
other two Egyptian gods have secret missions to be able to obtain those.
Oh.
Shh, don't tell anyone, Jake. It's a
They're secret currently. I dare say it'll be a thing that flashes up immediately. Or they may just do that other thing that they did for a login bonus for the 25th, in that it's like you log in the first day you get Obelisk, the second day you get Slifer, and then the third you get fucking Ra.
The mission is log in tomorrow.
Yeah, pretty much. But that's a cool little thing. I mean, doesn't really do much. No one's going to play them, but
The secret to acquire
People will
Slifer
play.
is you have to beat up a possessed junkie.
Yes. Remember? He possesses a junkie.
oh, yep, sure.
With
Okay.
all the piercings.
Yep. I'm with you.
That's why he's a junkie.
Yep.
Because of the piercings.
Yeah, that's
Not
how
to
that-
profile,
that's
but
how
he was
that works,
definitely a
right?
junkie.
See his skin?
While we're on the topic of alt arts, we've also got an alternate art from the upcoming Sky Striker lore, which thankfully
I'm
will end.
gonna be real. I saw this altar art and was like, this is ripped off of something. Like, this altar art looked... I've seen this altar art before.
I couldn't even tell the difference.
Yeah,
And
I
where
didn't
had you
even
seen
realise
it?
was something.
Yeah, I just look at when. Oh yeah, that's Rose.
Like-
This is not what Rose. Oh, it's a bit further out on.
I feel like this art is from some video game.
I mean, to be fair, when I saw it, I was like, there's almost no difference between this and normal Rose, other than the very reddish, brownish sort of background.
And was like it's in the same framing as Ray is,
Yes.
like a bit to the right and.
They just didn't try very hard, which is
No.
weird, because usually with Sky Striker stuff, they tend to put their entire department on making it.
What are the odds that whoever submitted the original art request, it was completely like unpublishable because they're degenerates, and then
Oh,
they're
yeah.
like, oh god, quickly slap Rose skin on Ray, quick. Has to be. We're on you.
Jesus Christ. But
Lost art coming soon. Literally.
also, we get some more Sky Striker cards to go in the archetype. So they get another sort of garbagey card that like specials itself by getting rid of spells. But this one also summons Rose from Deck or Grave.
That's the good one.
Well, they're all kind of garbage. Let's be real. Not compared to the Link.
Wait,
the
did they
Link-
give them more cards?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they got the Link 4 a couple of weeks ago.
They
They've
just
got this.
an alt art. I
Yeah,
didn't realize.
Because it's the final chapter of the manga.
Yeah.
For now.
So the silver lining of this is that based on the releases that like, oh, this is the final part of the lore. This is the last time we'll ever have to hear about this, unless they just like release every Sky Striker card to 3 again, and we just have to live in that format again.
Oh, they'll probably do like they're going to do like a collection of them, like the collection of the chapters, and then have another card in it. Like it's just going to keep going. Like
Can it not though? Like it's so done.
I
Anyway.
like that link.
The Link's good, but honestly, you could just name it anything else; it'd still be good.
Yeah.
So, new Link 3 needs 2+ monsters, including a Link. Must first be Link summoned. If it's special summoned, banish one spell from your hand or graveyard. Target a monster your opponent controls with 2,500 or less attack. Equip that face-up monster to this card as an equipped spell. When this card is destroyed by battle, special summon a Sky Striker, one other Sky Striker monster from your hand or graveyard.
Yeah.
Then they have another Link 2. We didn't get a picture for this one. This one, if special summon, target a monster on the field with 2,500 or more attack, negates effects until the end of the turn. And at the start of the damage step, if it attacks and you have Ray or Rose in your graveyard, destroy all monsters your opponent controls.
Okay. I hate it.
Works with linkage.
I hate it
Yay.
so much. My brain was doing the monkey thing of...
Well, we'll move on to something that may excite
I
Bragg.
should play strikers. I
Maybe
like
you
strikers.
should. No. Just stop. We have the Speed Duel GX Midterm Destruction set coming out. So this one places more
Why is it not
emphasis on the Elemental Hero Neos portion of Jaden's deck.
Yeah.
It also has some Dino DNA cards, like Ultimate Tyranno and Fossil Skull Geos.
Skip them Ultimate Conductor Tyranno.
That would fucking wreck it.
I would be so angry.
Do it.
Moki
Power
Moki King
creep
is
the
also
game.
getting a reprint in there.
Hello, Moki Moki King.
Other than that, we don't have a lot of
And
news for this one yet.
The Sartorius, the Arcana. That-
Well, he's on the box, but it doesn't make any specific mention.
oh, I thought it literally said him.
Oh, no, there we go.
Werewolf?
Yeah, Arcana Force.
Or
yeah.
the Lovers.
Will they stand a chance against?
Maybe I will play it just to play Arcana Force. Best release of the year.
Surely they don't give it the world. Surely
Give
they
it them all.
Hol-
It's a coin toss.
Hollow Cup of Ace.
Except it's not, because you can cheat it.
What if they don't give them the cheat cards?
Oh, which...
Field spell.
As if it's not going to be a skill for the deck.
Oh, yeah.
Control the coin toss. Is that not already a Bandit Keith skill in that game?
In Speed Duel.
Yeah.
No, isn't it dice? Oh, no, it might be the coins. Oh, my
I
god.
thought it
Let's
was
have a
Barrel-
look. Yeah.
Barrel Dragon coin. Yeah.
Is this Duel Links or?
No,
Seb asked if it was Duel Links.
it's
I don't know
paper
if you can hear his
jewelings.
comments, but
No, I'm saying in Duel Links they have Barrel Dragon.
yeah, you have the coin for control. That's why I figured they just released it already.
No, Bandit Keith's in Speed Duel is you just change your top deck. You have a little contraption that comes out from your sleeve.
You can legally cheat.
Yeah, pretty much.
I always have a jackpot 7 on my sleeve.
We do get our next V-Jump promo as well. So this one is a link to light type, but we don't know the... we know
It's a
light
secret.
attribute, but we don't know the rest. So it's called Moon of the Closed Sky. The artwork is very much a reference to like a younger underworld goddess.
Yeah, I was going to say, assuming this is different to... Yeah.
So you'd assume that in some respects it's going to have interaction in the graveyard, because that's what the original did. Its link arrows are garbage.
Sorry, continue, but I just remembered something from my week in Yu-Gi-Oh!
So the first image is a new form of that one link monster, and the link monster with the powerful effect. So its effect will be revealed on December 7th, so we'll keep you posted.
Oh, Merry December 7th.
Mm.
No, on the 7th day of
that's
Christmas,
ages
Konami
away.
gave to me.
Hey, that's ages away.
So my week in Yu-Gi-Oh! So I
open
explained to
back to
Jake earlier that I found a random backpack, or my old backpack when I was cleaning,
Backpack.
and it had a bunch of like old Yu-Gi-Oh! Shit inside of it, including my gold Pot of Greed coin. It also just had a secret rare, not beat called Underworld. The one that points down that summons a fiend. The one that's like mediumly expensive.
Muckraker?
Muckraker. Just had a secret Muckraker in one of the pockets. I was like, oh, this is where the second one went.
I mean, in
Okay.
fairness, that's how I discovered mine. I was putting Unchained together with the new support, and I was like, oh fuck, I still need a Muckbreaker, I need a fucking Zeus and all this shit. And I was just looking through my binders for like bits and pieces, and it was just chilling at the back of my binder. I was like, oh, I pulled one? Fuck yeah.
There we go. Done. Next thing.
Next thing, we get our next alternate art from the Terminal World, and this one is GNX Ally Birdman.
Ban that card.
So the background is the Mist Valley field spell.
Oh, that's surprising.
No, not really. It kind of works with it.
I
And
thought Gen X Birdman was a lawyer. Attorney at law.
shut the fuck up. And he's flying through the sky, and he's got one of the, I think, Mist Valley Vulture or something in the background. I don't know if that's
I
a
don't
card.
really want to... Maybe I've just missed something with the Gen X. I thought the Gen X's and the Mist Valleys were... No, they must be on the same side.
Wait, no. What am I thinking of?
No, it's
I'm
literally
thinking
called
of
Gen
Ally.
X Alley, so that makes sense. Alley. Ally.
Ally. No, because we're the... I don't know. I don't know that part of the law. It's too soon for me.
They're all lawyers, Jake.
Shut up!
I told you this.
They're not fucking lawyers. Shut the fuck up.
All Birdmen are lawyers.
Birdman. Car. It can't be car.
So we get news of our pre-release for whichever set it is. The one whose name I can't remember.
The Goblin set, which I'm worrying is
Goblin
really
set.
shit.
Phantom Nightmare. So the Ultra promo that'll be given out as a one-off now, which I still really hate that they do that. This one
Drives
is
up the price.
Goblin Biker Grand Entrance. Yeah, but I never get them because my pulls in the sneak peek are always garbage.
Are you saying that you think Goblin's gonna be crap or the set's gonna be crap?
Goblin's gonna be crap.
Yeah.
It's done nothing in the OCG.
Yeah, it was that 1 week where like there was just everyone was playing it to get a feel of it, and then they all quit.
I was pretty hype on it. Not anymore. Not anymore.
Do you know what the problem is though?
What?
In like pretty much post Zoo, there hasn't been an Xyz archetype other than maybe Pearly that's like done super well.
Because you got to worry about Zeus. Konami can't make it busted because if they have the ability to like semi-clear a board or semi-bait out everything, they can just go, haha, Zeus, win. See? That's the problem.
Unfortunately, it doesn't have.
Where's Rongo Bongo?
I mean, Rongo was
Rongo's
less an
before.
archetype and more a floodgate that they should have addressed a lot sooner than they did.
Rongo was also 5 years ago. Feel old yet?
I mean,
Soulja Boy
I'm
does.
constantly reminded about how old I am, so it's hard to ever forget. Anyway, we move on to questions, which seems really early. But
Because we're not in an hour-long podcast. Jake's. Do you guys catch that? He's trying to stall.
a little bit.
He waited
He's
a good
aiming to
5
make a
seconds there
vine.
to be like,
Look at him go.
Oh, the man's stalling like crazy.
I'm just double checking where we were.
Or maybe
up to.
we should, guys. I forgot another thing about my weekend Yu-Gi-Oh.
Should we
for
plug
God's sake.
the end of year tournament again?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that. Nothing's changing
Donations,
it, but
Discord, there. I'll do a post in the community tab this week. I swear.
you said you were going to do that last week.
I know I forget to do it. I need to do it, but I'm too focused on 2017 Yu-Gi-Oh because that's why these glorious playmats are here.
The pendulum zones are back where they belong.
Only in this apartment.
It was a good format. So,
Well, actually,
Maybe
since
we'll
we're
do
talking
a
about
2017 retrospective.
it, like right now?
No, like we'll do a 2017.
I was going to say, we could probably do it now. We have the time.
Do you want to see a 2017 retrospective video? Because we're getting super into 2017 format. Hey, what were you doing before this podcast?
it was so long ago.
Catching a Mega Kangaskhan down the road.
No, you were doing nothing but test hands for 2017 format.
Yeah, all those Dark Lord combos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Summon vanities.
Summon vanities.
Draw,
set up a
summon
disruption
vanities.
pass.
Draw, summon vanities, pass.
Honestly, if it weren't for the desires being so crucial in that deck, you could have just whacked Exodia in there for the shits and gigs.
Yeah. True. Instead, yeah, we're playing 2017 format. There'll probably be some 2014 content float, 2017 content float around.
We're building 2017. There'll be some 2014 content.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my boojins in there as well.
Boojins.
Now
Now that we know about the law, the ever exciting law of I was ejected from heaven.
Yes, that. The only law I care about now is Birdman law.
Birdman.
Ah, yes, Birdman.
The Birdman. I still haven't seen that
They
movie.
moved the Konami logo from here to here.
How many sets were between this?
That then gives it a different spacing at the top of the.
There's at least a
zones.
few sets between this.
Uh,
Quite a few.
Oh, yeah.
there's like a year and a half between these.
Yeah.
The only reason I can imagine it is because of exactly where your hand fell just then. Like, if people are sort of resting their hand, they're covering the Konami logo when they're on a stream.
Like, no! Show it! Cover the website, though.
Yeah, so, moving on to our Discord. If you weren't aware, we do have a
This isn't
Discord.
a
Link will be
promotional
in the description below. Feel free to jump in, say hi, and ask us questions. Our first question this week comes to us from Tuesday's Noob. What?
I said hello!
Oh, okay. Should your reward for finishing higher in Swiss part of a YCS be getting to choose play/draw in the top cut rather than just more dice rolls?
Like a seeding situation. Yeah, sure, fuck it.
I think it's more
Let the
like
man
the like IDs and stuff that people do in Pokemon.
No. I think what he's getting at is if you get to the top 32, if you finish in the top 16, you get to choose if you go first or second. And then when you get to top 8, the highest seeded player gets to choose if they go first or second.
I don't think that's what he's
That's
asking.
exactly what it's
Because it
asking.
says play/draw. So I think he's saying, like, I think it is IDs.
IDs.
Tuesday noob, clarify this, because I think I'm right.
Okay, so based on
Classic
Ben
Ben.
being right, you're saying,
A
like,
seeding
you should
system.
choose... Wait, you get to choose if you go first or second, if
Yeah.
you get to a certain point.
If you're the higher,
That is fucked.
do better in Swiss.
Just say draw the out, like, you might as well at that point.
Well, if you're first place after Swiss, they've only finally started giving that person a reward for that effort. Yeah, if you finish first in Swiss, you should get to choose the whole way through whether or not you go first or second in top 32.
That's legitimately fucked.
Who cares? Do better.
The people that aren't getting that privilege.
Oh, guess what? Do better. You finish first in Swiss? Yes? Be rewarded for it. I think this is a great idea, right?
Yeah, I mean, 11 rounds going undefeated is like should be rewarded with. However,
Yeah.
more should be done.
They just get a giant card now. At least they now get a giant card. It's not even a giant card. It's
Well,
just
if they get-
it's an oversized.
I don't know if I can make this joke, so I'm going to swear directly after it as a marker.
Don't make the joke because I'm not
No.
going to edit it out.
Oh, for God's sake.
He's
Jake was going to say the N word.
I was not.
Unless you make a joke.
No, I'm sorry. Jake wasn't going to say the N word. Jake was going to say that if you're white, you should get to choose if you're first or second.
Absolutely not. Literally had nothing to do with
so
race.
disappointed, Jake.
I don't like being made out to be a racist.
What was his dueling book login again? His name?
Dragon 88.
So, to address the actual question that he asked, he's asking about IDs, and that's a very common thing,
IDs
at
aren't
least in
legal.
Pokemon.
They're not meant to-
ID.
Yeah. You have to coincidentally D.
You can't ID. You get banned if you ID.
Even in
D.
Pokemon.
No, you get.
Well, that's what I'm fucking saying, and that's what he's asking. Should you be allowed to do
Are you
that?
allowed to do?
Well, no,
Why not?
Why not?
because it's not legal.
Oh,
You can't break the law.
bootlicker.
What I'm saying is, should it be made legal?
Yes.
No,
Who cares?
Why not?
play it out.
If you get
Play
lucky,
it out, but you want someone to be like, no, I'm going first, fuck
if you get lucky enough to pair your friend,
What
you
the
should
fuck
have the
is-
privilege.
Give seeding in top 32. Give seeding in top 32.
I don't know what's going on in your head, but it's wrong.
No,
I think it's a
straight.
great
No,
idea.
straight out. You should have.
get home field advantage.
And there should be wild cards from the top 64, especially if it's a 1900 person YCS with a top 32 card.
Yeah, give us wild cards. Give us a playing game. If you finish 33rd, you should get to play against 32nd for that spot.
That's fun. Imagine getting into the top 32 and it's like the fucking sirens from Smash Brothers play. A new challenger!
Yes. I think these are great ideas.
And that also gives the people at the top a break. I mean, you have to.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to schedule for the day to go longer because there's going to be more matches. But at the same time, I mean,
It's an extra hour and a half if you do 2 rounds of playing.
They're already not paying judges.
no, they're giving them a product and cool. Loot.
Precisely what I said. They're not paying judges.
So-
Imagine doing a day's work and then having to work to get your money for it. Like, that's a fucked system.
But you just explained work.
Yeah.
What?
Imagine working for a day and then having to work to get money. That's how not
world.
communism works.
What I'm saying is, when you do your 38 hours a week, there comes a day where you just get money.
Is this the
Wait,
second
what?
week in a row Jake's been communist?
No.
I don't. For some reason, I have the feeling that Jake was communist.
No, we were both communist. Because we said that cards
Well,
should
we
only...
move. We continue moving to the next question.
I see how it is.
the next
Okay,
question.
all right. So, next question comes to us from Matthew Mack, for Bragg specifically. How many spring rolls can you take?
So I went back on the tape because I wanted to know why I said it, and someone said the word shovel, and I went to say I was intending to say scoff. It was a whole thing. But look,
Not gonna lie, I have...
if you donate,
for lack of a better term, I've been dining out on that joke all week. Like, any chance that I've had to make that joke, I have made it. And I made it in a chat where your partner, who was unaware of this joke, can see that. She's like, excuse me, what?
yeah, we just didn't elaborate. It's like, yeah.
Nope, just left it.
Look, for the record, I'm not a big fan of hot sauce on spring rolls, so I'm good.
Yes.
I'm good.
Why don't you like sweet chili sauce on spring?
I just can't be fucked. Sweet chili does nothing for me. Like, I'll eat it plain.
I think sweet chili sauce on spring rolls is the only way I eat sweet chili sauce.
Well, yeah, like, oh, you don't like the thing where you can flip it and it's the cheesy cream?
No. I don't want that texture
Yeah.
on my hot food. No.
Wait, Philadelphia on spring rolls?
No, I'm just talking about the only other time I've seen sweet chili being consumed is in that scenario. He's wedges.
Nah.
Wedges are like, I'll go sour cream or dry.
If it's a good wedge, I'll appreciate the batter or the crumbing or whatever the fuck's on the outside. If it's a bad wedge, I just don't eat it.
What's a bad wedge?
Soggy.
Too big? I don't like too big of wedges. But I'm a bitch with
It's got to have
potatoes.
crunch to it. You know? It's got to have crunch.
Yeah, definitely the crunch.
Chico's wedges are OP.
Yeah, they're a
For a
bit.
little while longer.
Oh, we can go to the great state of Fig Tree.
I ain't going there. Okay, I might go there.
Almost immediate
specifically
retraction.
on a Monday night on the way home from basketball.
Will it still be open by that point if you have a late game?
Well, definitely not a late game.
Well, we won't get there for late game.
But he won't even be eating dinner that late if it's a late game.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he would. You don't want to eat dinner before basketball.
I'd just go really early.
Ah,
My brother also doesn't eat before basketball,
Yeah, you don't want to vomit.
which shits me to tears when he has like a fucking 7:40 game. I have to wait until like nearly 9 o'clock to eat.
Why don't you eat without him?
Because sometimes we've already got stuff prepared and it just goes to shit.
imagine doing it together. Like, we've always been independent with our meals.
Yeah. Like the times when one of us cooks for the other, we're just like, oh, special occasion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm probably due for one. We need a barbecue.
Yeah, we need. If the cladding's off, so then we just gotta wait for the.
But the warning's still up in the... Oh,
Welcome to the life of us here in the Cowboy4Game apartment, where we
I
can't.
don't know why he's not asking the next question. He's.
I am dragging this out. So, our next... Because we fucking spent no time on this.
Oh, it's okay.
Our next question comes to us from Arch. With the rise of the live-action anime, how long before we get live-action Yu-Gi-Oh?
Oh, God.
How bad or good would it be?
You could do first season good.
Yeah.
There's a way to do it good.
Yeah.
My concern with it would be because you'd have to have the live-action people, but then you'd still have the animated or CGI monsters and like trap card interactions, that it'd end up just looking like Who Framed Roger Rabbit with like a bunch of cartoons running around next to people.
But Who Framed Roger Rabbit's great.
It is a great movie for its time.
No, it's great for now.
Does Warner still have the Does Warner still have the broadcast rights for Yu-Gi-Oh?
Oh, I don't know.
Because I'm pretty sure it's still carried on CBS and that. Well, their affiliates.
Oh, yeah.
So, and then I will go. If it is ever made, their track record of cross animation live action films being making it to release isn't good.
So,
Their track record for a lot of things making it to release is not great.
so you raised this point of how did we get here? Is this a question? Sorry.
Yeah. Are we?
Sorry, my brain just ticked and I was like, wait, are we on just a huge tangent right now?
How am I the old one when you just slipped into Alzheimer's? Where am I? What are we talking about?
So,
Where's my pudding?
in relation to the pudding,
Go.
Pegasus.
Oh, yep.
The toon cards would be really cool.
Yeah, because Dark Rabbit would just be Roger Rabbit.
Yeah, I'll take that.
But there's a part of like One Piece like where it looks weird at times, but you just go, oh, how else are they gonna fucking do it? So
Yeah.
I think that's kind of going to be the mindset going into any live action you get, as long as it's not cringe. There's gonna be cringe, but I don't want it to be cringe.
I don't think it'll be cringe if it's season 1. Once the dual discs get involved, it'll be cringe.
Yeah, it's like if it's them on opposite sides, they're talking it out. We're playing for souls.
We cut out the part where Kaiba shows up on the island with the dual discs.
We get her out of the Asian caricatures.
Cut that part out.
Oh, yeah, no.
Keep those in.
Para and Docs.
I want Para and Docs. I want both of them. They're not there. I'm not watching.
We get rid of the sus guy pulling women into bushes.
Wasn't that just Panic?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we keep
Aye.
Panic.
You're really keeping some odd aspects of this.
Do we
He
keep the
doesn't have to
guns?
put women in the
Getting the guns back
Bring
would
the
be
guns back. Yeah. We need the guns.
Because, yeah, Bandicoot jumping over to Pegasus with a gun,
You.
and then him, like, not caring, and then trapdoor, is... I'd love to see it.
Oh, God.
Give us that season 1 anime. Season 2, don't really care. Season 1, I'm in.
So, on that point, if it's season 1, you know how, like, when something gets adapted, like how everyone lost their shit when that Avatar movie got done the first time because it was, like, not representative of the original.
The Shyamalan one.
Yeah. How it was, like, not representative of what we'd been shown before. Is like, completely different.
Yeah.
How much do you think people would complain about that in season 1?
Oh.
Like, if they were just playing by the, like, I'll do what the fuck I want rules kind of thing.
No, it's...
Play by him.
Yeah, 2,000 life points, contact directly.
Attack the
summoning,
moon.
Yeah, summoning sickness.
But then, like, the
Secret
fucking random
fields.
field bonuses
Yeah.
and
Going, 20% of the field is...
gotta be a fucking geologist to work out what my fucking attack points are. It's gonna be so
We
bad.
will be. Who would you cast as Weevil?
Just actually Mark Zuckerberg. Doesn't need acting experience. Just cast him.
No, I want, I don't know, actually, I don't know if he's still alive.
Elon can be
I feel
Rex.
like he may have died, but I want Gilbert Gottfried.
Is Gilbert Gottfried dead?
I feel like he might be.
Man, pour one out for Gilbert Gottfried. Next question, Jake.
I feel like he is. Next question is again from Matthew Mack. What is the wildest ruling in Yu-Gi-Oh?
If forget. No, that's not wild ruling. That makes perfect sense. I don't know what this. I've just kind of become accustomed to rulings, and that's the way they are. That I don't think rulings are that stupid anymore. With capital double O.
I swear there was a point where I had something in mind for this.
Anytime that we rely on the OCG without the English clarification, even for larger mechanics, because there's still stuff that they haven't clarified that
Yeah.
has
They
been
refuse to
ruled,
clarify.
and we now rule it based on those rulings. But no, we can't use the OCG, even though every other time has been, the precedent's been set by a YCS, which is based on an OCG ruling.
Like
No, I can't use that.
the last time they actually were like, guys, this is the official ruling, was when they changed the rule for activation destinations. The card tributes for cost,
Yeah.
you can Zeus,
Oh,
you can
the
Crow
DD
it,
code.
and then it
Yeah.
doesn't resolve its secondary hit grave effect.
Just on that, I was randomly thinking about this the other day, unprompted by this question. How fucked would the current game be if they didn't bring that in? The amount of things that just trigger when they're sent to graveyard now, like if you had no mechanic to disrupt that, would
Yes.
be fucked. Like Drytron would still be tier 1.
Yes. Imagine not being able to hit Benten with your Bestial. Bestial man.
Oh, yeah. That would... The world champion got suspended.
He
Slash
did get
banned.
suspended.
He did, and the other one got
Stupid rule.
reinstated. Well, not the world champion, but the guy from the South America YCS that got banned.
Yeah.
He's
got,
back.
He got reinstated a little while back, I think.
Yeah, a little while back. And Distant Coder is also back now.
Who?
Something that I found
Speaking.
out today watching the Mega Capital G video. That's right, guys. I watched a Mega Capital G video.
I thought he stopped making content.
No, he just makes drama content now, which is I'm all in for it. If he's not trying to tell people how to play, I actually don't mind him. Never thought I'd say that. Yeah, he did like the unbanned and banned players. That guy from Head to Head Battles got his ban extended. Like they're purposely making a point of him. So he got banned in like 2021 for drinking in a remote duel. So he was drinking alcohol during a remote duel YCS, and he got banned for a year, and then it's been extended another year, and then it's been extended 6 months, and now it's been extended another 6 months. So at the moment his ban is 3 years.
That's horrible.
Fuck.
Imagine drinking in a remote duel.
Yeah, I know. Imagine being the scum of the earth and drinking during a remote duel YCS.
I mean, after the remote duel YCS that we had, where even though I stopped playing like in the main event, I was still up at like 3 a.m.
If
I
you
wanted
were
to drink
drinking-
myself to death.
If you were drinking during round 1, you'd be sober by round 2.
Cheers in the chat.
Cheers in the chat, boys.
Cheers in the chat.
I'm surprised they've not paid me for that.
I mean, if it was on Twitch, they wouldn't have seen it, right? They wouldn't have been able to connect
It
two
was
with
just
two.
in the Discord. I was just like, cheers in the
No,
chat.
we were chair reacting to whatever the judges.
Anything God said, it was chair react. I was posting cheers in the chat, though.
Yeah.
Cheers in the chat.
Cheers in the chat. Sorry, you cannot emote in this channel anymore.
Sorry, what's your on the ID?
So, I disagree with the ruling that you can't inquire on the reasons why people are banned. I'm in favour of transparency.
Yeah, I want to, like, we end up finding out most of the time anyway. Actually, just briefly as well. Because Distant Coda did, like, a video of, like, the moment he found out he was unbanned, because his chat told him, and he was going through the list trying to find his name. I saw people on that list who have been banned since 2014.
Oh, Farfa's editor's been banned for 10 years.
What, Crash Card?
No, the other guy, Stevie Blunder.
And?
Who used to be Farfa's editor.
Too much drinking in remote
He got banned for 10 years. I want to know what he did.
What the hell did he do?
If you know what he did,
Tell us, Jerome.
please tell us. Yeah, Jerome, just tell us what that guy did.
Definitely a proxy, that.
Okay, wasn't it? No.
There really should be more transparency on who's got banned and for what. Because I don't, like, it's just a raft of unsportsmanlike conduct.
And
It's
asking
either
vague
unsportsmanlike
questions
conduct
shouldn't...
or cheating.
But, like, I've seen them go unsportsmanlike conduct, comma, cheating.
Yeah, they only have 2 classifications. And they don't explain, so it's
Why
one or
don't the
other.
TCG like to classify anything?
Can we
we
get
have
banned for slow
a
play?
whole fucking
Oh, it's unsportsmanlike.
encyclopedia of unclassified effects. All these people are banned.
Yes.
There's only 2 levels of classification.
Yes.
It's bullshit.
No.
The 5 people that work for Konami TCG need to pull their fucking finger out.
Yeah, one of them's got to quit being a...
I know who you're talking
You've been a
about
good
too.
guy, Jerome.
Yeah, Jerome! You're my boy. People that don't like transparency, not my...
Jerome's really turned it around these last 12 months.
Yeah! Jerome for president.
Yeah. Jerome, why don't you run for president? I'd vote for you.
The Konami party. Oh, God. I'd vote for
Jerome
that.
for
Yeah,
president.
just... 4 years of gambling!
I was going to say, we now distribute medicine by gacha.
Jerome's a Republican.
Is that... Is that not the system?
I wouldn't know, I'm not on that many meds.
Sprinkle, sprinkle.
Last question from 6R6. Do you prefer swimming in a pool or lounging beside it?
Depends.
Ah,
No,
yes.
it's
Very-
normally swimming. Normally, once I'm out of the pool, I'm like, fuck this, I'm going to have a shower.
I'll sit in a spa.
Yeah, I sit in the spa.
Can't really swim in pools. I can swim in sea pools.
Why can't you swim in pools?
The hair.
Yeah,
It's just too much.
yeah.
But
I mean, if you want to go green,
maybe. Actually, I do wonder. Maybe I should give it a go because my hair goes too ready. So the green tinge actually might help. I don't think that's how it works.
I'm not the person to ask.
Yeah.
I can't help you with that.
One day we'll get you to change your hair.
Doubtful.
He's doing good actually,
What?
He's only lost like 22%.
and there's no grays.
I think there's a chunk back here somewhere, but I've had that since I was about
no,
12.
Yeah, no more that. No, like
There's a reason why I shave the sides of my head.
I have noticed that actually. No, I've loved swimming in pools for years and years and years. Like to the point where my parents would have to fight to get me out of pools when we went over like other kids' houses.
So
I'd do that like cliche thing of like Jake is starting to go, oh, I know. Okay, all right, fine, I'll come. Oh no, I fell in.
now I'm gonna swim
that
back.
was a go-to for me.
I'm just
I've got to go all the way back to the stairs to get
Yeah.
out.
yeah,
It's just not safe for me to hop
Yeah.
out here.
no point
Oh
getting
no, the
mad.
stairs are slippery. Oh!
Yeah, what's done's done.
But on that point, and again, just to extend it a little bit, they put me into swimming lessons when I was like maybe 9 or 10, but I ended up getting kicked out because I stopped listening to the instructors and I just wanted to swim.
I was really good at swimming, but I refused to.
King.
Like,
Oh,
dead
God.
ass, I would like win the race if I entered, but like there was a 50-50 chance that when I got to the blocks, I'd be like, no, I'm not doing it.
Half my problem when I was younger, I've realised, is that I got into things too late. So I only started swimming super late, and like I said, I was like too ignorant of the instructor to actually do anything.
Yep.
I only started playing piano at 16, and then stopped playing at like 19.
You only paid 1/16 of the piano.
Oh yeah. Well, we only got a piano when I was 16.
Oh.
Our piano got stolen. It's worth a story. So it wasn't a it wasn't a piano, it was a pianola, which is the self-playing piano. It got sent away to be repaired, and then
How
it didn't
often
come
did you
back.
play with your pianola?
Not well, we couldn't.
Nightly.
They would play the piano nightly.
Well, that's the thing. You didn't have to. It was a pianola. It played itself.
You gotta, sometimes you gotta hit the button and get it all turned on.
You gotta hit the button.
Anyway, that'll do us for tonight. Thank you all very much for listening and watching. If you are watching along, please like and subscribe.
I just want to say
What?
that piano story was terrible. I wanted some fucking bandits to steal in your house and
just swing over the grand piano.
Four people just take your piano out the front door.
I mean, it was more of a legal battle, like rather than a late night heist of a piano. Like from the ages
Late
of
night
6
pianola
to
heist.
16, like about 10 years, I never knew where that piano was.
Piano.
It's self-playing,
Detroit.
so why'd you need to play it?
No, because then I was in high school and I was like doing music, so I needed to then play. But by the time we got it back, all the self-playing mechanisms had been taken out, so it was just a piano. So we
Who would
had.
have known that there's piano chop shops where they take your piano, they
Yeah.
take out all the self-playing
Well,
stuff.
they
and
don't. They
give it
don't
to you.
make them anymore because everything went electronic.
yeah,
So
you just-
like,
You
there's,
just listen to it on Spotify. I want to listen to Mozart.
you just have this massive grand piano and it's effectively an iPod dock. But like under the stairs in our house, we've just got all of these pianola reels, but no thing to play them on.
Okay.
Anyway, again, thank you all for listening and watching. If you are watching, please like and subscribe. If you are listening, favorite us. Jump into our Discord. Check out the Nolan ban list. We've only got 11 days to submit bans. So if you have anything in mind, jump on, get involved. Yeah, that too. So 17th and 19th of December, we're playing in Wollongong if you do want to come down. Love to see you there. Otherwise, thank you all, and we'll catch you next week. Peace.
Bye.